Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Susan, and this is C Susan 2018. I decided to start this channel because I just wasn't seeing a lot of reviews that were really helping me, someone that has mature skin. I'm not exactly a spring chicken. I'm 50, and I just wanted to see something that addressed the needs of myself while still being up to date, So anyway, let's get to what we're doing today. Today we're going to try on all of the March 2019 BOXYLUXE that I got. But I went on an Ulta Beauty haul and I bought a bunch of Catrice because I like the concealer, and I thought if I liked the concealer I could try different products. So the first thing I'm going to put on is this light correcting serum and primer. It is very, very glowy. I haven't tried it as a full wear, so I'm going to try it under one of my favorite, which is the Physicians Formula Stay Healthy. I'm also probably going to have a giveaway in this because there are things I've gotten from BoxyCharm that I've already gotten either in another subscription box or, ooh, this is very, very glowy. But as we get older, we want to look glowy and not so dull. I am going to use this everywhere, and this is probably way too much, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it feels really... Oh, it felt greasy at first, but it does dry down and get kind of tacky. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that was a quick dry down, but look at the luminous finish that gives the skin. Yeah, I have I was trying some skincare and it just went horribly wrong. Okay, I am also going to look in the box and see what's in there. This is, of course, the big, huge box we got this month. It is very deep. It's like, 5-inch heel box size. Of course, the theme is La Vie en Rosé, which is Live in the Rose. Ooh. Of course, everybody got this wonderful train case. I have a Yumi Kim, and I love that thing, so I'm probably not going to use this that much. So, I don't know. I might use it here in my office. We'll see. Oh, of course. Ooh, we got the Lily lashes. I won't be using these today because I am going grocery shopping, and I think a total glam look with some false lashes is a little much to go out grocery shopping at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Just saying. But those are really, really gorgeous. They are, oh, they're just gorgeous. They look very, very much like 3 sets of my own personal lashes. I have really long lashes, but they're kind of wispy. Here's the product I'm afraid of. This is the iconic London eyeshadow cushion. We're going to try this today. We're going to use what it came with. We're just going to see what that looks like. I did get variation 1 in my box, which is great. Thank you. Thank you. I do believe it's going to have everything I need, judging by my profile, if that was followed. Oh, I'm so afraid to use these. So, very, very great packaging. But, like I said, I'm very, very afraid. But, life is what it is. You only get to live once. You got to try. Let me see. A Tootie-Ta. I have... Great, I have my lash tweezers, but I don't have a regular set of tweezers, so here goes nothing. It may or may not work. Oh, well, this doesn't seem to be all that difficult to open, but I could be wrong. Oh, laws. Punch that down. I'm going to show you just because it does give you really good instructions, and you just push on the arrow and it pops up. And I'm not sure about these colors. I'm going to try the lightest first. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about this. This could be a total wreck and I could end up like wiping it off right now. I like to do my brows first, so I'm just dipping in. Ooh, this thing is pigmented. Like, beyond what I thought it was. Ooh, it's a little messy to work with. Ew. Ew. Okay, here we go. Oh, well, this actually isn't so bad. It works pretty well, actually, and I will be cleaning up whatever. Oh, it's a good color. It works pretty well. It's definitely got pigment in it. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Oh. Kind of look like Groucho Marx. I don't know. I'm up in the air about this one. I may or may not like this. I'm looking at it. It looks pretty good as far as filling in all my sparse spots, but it's pretty messy. I didn't think it was going to be quite this messy. Let me go grab some Q-tips out of the bathroom. I will be right back. Okay. Let's just... Oh, no. That's what I'm afraid of. It definitely has good pigment. Definitely has staying power. I'm going to have to use a makeup wipe, which I found these at Big Lots, and they smell so good, and they're so cheap. They're like $2 for 30 of them. And they work really well, and they don't irritate my eyes. Well, it kind of cleans up pretty good. Let me get a closer look and assess this situation. Yeah, and the mirror in here is really nice. It is coated with a plastic coating, which I don't have the time to look for. Okay. So, not bad. Is it my favorite? No. You know, I have a favorite, and it's actually something I got in a BOXYCharm, in a June BOXYCharm, I think. It's the Cella. The color is perfect. The formula is perfect. I will, I still have mine. I will definitely repurchase that, but I still have plenty in there. I'm kind of taking the excess of the product off. Sorry, I'm just looking in my viewfinder to like see if I can add a little bit more dimension. I'm gonna stop with the brows because they're getting a little out of control. I don't want to look like Groucho Marx going to the grocery store with like full glam. Okay. I am going to real quick put on my Physicians Formula. I don't put on a lot of this. It is really, really good. This Healthy Foundation is really, really good. but it does show texture when you have too much of it on. I'm just going to put like 2 dots on my forehead. And of course I'm going to grab my beauty blender. I love my black beauty blender. I think I got that in a FabFitFun box. And I do start with the forehead and try to give the best amount of coverage. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my mirror behind the camera. This is just going to be a real quick light makeup day. I'm not going to go full on glam. I'll save that for another one, and I'll use the new Tarte that I got. I'm trying that out. It's the new Tarte with all the dimethicone. Can't think of what it's called. But I have been trying that, and I will definitely use that in another video. I like using that with more drying formulas. This is a pretty drying formula, but not as drying as some. Just going for the skin-like finish here. I do believe I need a little bit of extra on my cheeks, just because I have that wonderful spot from a skincare product that I really thought was going to work out really, really well for me, and it didn't. And if you would like to see skincare videos, I definitely have some different ideas on skincare than most people. I use a lot of oils. I have normal to combination, dry, patchy. But really, I think the best part about doing your makeup this way and giving it a fresh look is that it's not overdone. So if you just keep yourself like bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, you remove a lot of the excess product. You really don't need full coverage for daytime. I don't like that look. I just think it looks hideously fake. Some people really like it. I don't. The eye brightener I'm using today, of course, is the Garnier Clearly Brighter. I've been using this for years. I have another brightening formula that I'm tempted to use from Catrice, but it's purple, and I think it's a little too much for the daytime. Like, it might work at night, but not really during the day. I'm going to take a dry Real Techniques. Yes, a dry Real Techniques, and just pat that into the skin around the eye. What this does is it just creates the most wonderfully hydrated feeling, and it gives you a skincare boost under your concealer, and it is so light that you really don't have to worry about it, and it has enough that if you want to do a no makeup day, you could probably use this as a concealer. Next we're going to go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I use, what is this, 10. I use the lightest they have. I really, really like this stuff. And I bought a new Morphe brush. I really was kind of anti-Morphe for a long time. But they came out in the Ulta store that I frequent, and I just wanted to see what it looks like. Yeah, I am going through and doing my wrinkles. In any place where I have really strange darkness. Of course, I always start with my forehead. It just brings a brightness, especially to older skin. We don't look quite as dewy and as beautiful and as young as we all used to. I don't even know if I brought this Morphe brush down. I don't think I did. Oh, yes I did. Okay, this is the Morphe M173. I'm just gonna take this brush and pounce that. Don't worry, I'm gonna go over it with a beauty blender, but I'm just gonna pounce that where I want it. And yes, I go way beyond and go up here for a lifted look. It just looks really good. I mean, you'll see. It just looks really good. I'm not gonna set my powder because I have this Cover FX, which is staring me right in the face out of the box, to use. Now I'm gonna take this concealer brush and I'm gonna go in here and really buff the products in, and then take any excess. My beauty blender's almost dry, which is really how I like it when I finally go in to blend. Okay, I don't know about anybody else, but I have an issue like right between my eyes. Boop! I wear glasses and it doesn't matter what I do there. I have an issue. I've waxed, I've done a lot of different things there, and it still gives me a funny textured look no matter what I use, except for Elizabeth Arden. I use Elizabeth Arden foundation and I was like, oh my God. Okay. Here's the Cover FX. Woohoo! I love this stuff. It's just very expensive. Of course, here's what it looks like. You can see that there is no... Oh, that is gorgeous. There's no real brightening powder, so I'm gonna try to break into this. I haven't opened it because I can't figure out how to get into it. It looks like it has tape, but I can't find the end of the tape. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna have to use my little lash tweezers to get in there. The struggle is real in getting into makeup, people. The struggle is real. It is just so hard to get into some brands' makeup. Especially the drugstore. It's really hard to get into their makeup. Okay, this is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot, and this is in the color Lace. I'm pale. I wear LN3. You know, I'm a pretty pale girl. So I'm going to try to use the new Motor brushes to set my under eye with. I don't use a lot of powder to set my under eye, so, oh, these feel really good. Normally I would run them through a thing. I am actually going to use the Glow brush, which is probably meant for highlighter. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be good enough to do anything but use highlight. Okay. Ooh, the powder brush feels nice and dense. But I think that's also going to give me a little bit too much powder, and that's not really what I'm looking for. Do I have one back here? Ooh, I do. I do. I have my buffing brush from Real Techniques. I know Real Techniques is a drugstore, and it's really, really good. Ooh, this is very powdery. Tap to high heaven. Go back and make sure that you're not setting your creases. And that's just a simple tap, tap, tap under the eyes. And then literally push that in. Oh, I really like that powder. I didn't think I would. Sometimes drugstore powders, like I use the Laura Mercier powder, the brightening powder, a lot under my eyes, but Wow. This does give a really nice look to the skin. They have lots of different colors of this. You don't have to go with like the color I'm going with. Yeah, I'm really packing it on, but I'm going to use that motor brush and pull all the excess off. I especially pack around my pores. Seems counterintuitive, but believe me, it really works. Don't forget to go down on the skin there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Get inside the ears where you put makeup on your ears so you can match. Oh yeah. This feels really good to take that powder off. And just so you know, I am getting quite a bit of excess powder off just by going through. Pack it on, pull it off. And then the only thing that stays, really, is what you want on there. All right, moving on. I do my steps a little bit backwards when it comes to stuff like this, so bear with me. I am actually going to use the contour shade, and I'm going to use my favorite Luxie 522 for contour. I know it's a highlighter, but I love to contour with it, and let me show you why. Ooh, quite a bit of kick up there. Wow, quite a bit of kick up. Okay. Ooh, it's a pretty color though. Pretty color. Very reminiscent. Ooh, I can still see that illumination. I love that. That Catrice is pretty good. I just hope it doesn't like not play very well with the makeup, because sometimes things like that. And I don't contour this part of my face. I have a very narrow face right there, so I don't contour that. Definitely come up under here and contour down. Kind of make a really strange elongated C. I'm gonna put a little on the nose, a little on the toes. All right. Next, we're gonna highlight. I just can't determine which one I like better. Ooh, pinky gold one looks pretty good. Let's try it. I know, I'm highlighting before I put my powder on, but you'll see in a minute why I do that. Oh, that actually looks very flattering on my skin. And you wouldn't think so, it's a very dark shade. This is very soft. It works really, really well. Yes, I take my highlighter all the way around in a C shape. And I know it looks like a lot of highlighter, but by the time I'm done, it won't look like any. Sorry, my light just petered out. I don't know what happened there. All right, let's try that again. In a C shape. Gosh, I'm really loving this BOXYLUXE this month. It is like my favorite. I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and order a backup of this, or we'll see how I like the setting powder. Just gonna take the lightest little bit just on the tip of the nose, just on the Cupid's bow, and I put it like a big bullseye in the center of my forehead. Then I just drag it down a little bit on the chin, because this is a daytime look. I don't want to glow from high heaven while I am grocery shopping. Ooh, this finishing powder has like almost a glitter to it, a glisten to it, kind of like the Becca powder. So maybe I'm gonna like that a whole lot. We're going in for the blush. And I am going to be using yet another 522 Luxie brush for blush. I love these. They're dense. They're soft. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a good color for me. Looks pretty rosy. Pretty rosy. Do you see what I mean about taking that highlighter first before you do your blush? Then it just makes it look lit from within. I know people usually do their highlighter last, but oh, I am digging this color. My lighting is like giving me fits, so I'm trying this new ring light and I just don't know if I like it or not. Okay. That said, that's a hit. Let's dig in here. Of course, I'm gonna love this It Confidence in a Cream. I've never tried It moisturizers just because I've been on an Elemis kick. So, I don't know. And I've been making my own moisturizer. So, we'll definitely use this. I'll spy with my eye and see if I can't like dupe it by making it myself. Let's go in and talk. Ooh, yes! This is probably going to be a little dark for a day look, but I did get the 15N, which makes me excited. I would have been happy with anything, but I've been getting a lot of warm, so yum. I think I can make something out of this. I have, wow, where's my Luxie eyeshadow? I have a Deborah Lippmann set in there. I'm trying to get all my blenders, my creases, everything together. My little smudger. I have lots of Luxie. I have lots of Real Techniques. So, let's dive in. Let me see. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take that wonderful blending brush that I got from Elizabeth Mott. This was in, I think, an Ipsy box. But I'm going to take Custom because Custom looks like, definitely looks like a lot like the Brulee shade from Wet n Wild, which I adore. Might be a little dark. We're going to start in the crease and see how that works. And if it's not too dark, no, not too dark. I'm going to use it all over the lid. All the way up to the eyebrow. Gives this soft sheen and it gives everything else a nice base. Oh, that's a beautiful color. It's like the creme brulee or brulee. It's just brulee. I know I call it creme brulee. But it's just the brulee. Oh, that's just stunning. Okay. Now we're coming in and we're going to get in our crease. We're going to use the same brush. And I think I'm going to go for, oh, I do have on kind of a warm color. I think I'm going to go for Shook. So Shook is this like warmer shade on the edge. And we're going to go way down in our crease with Shook to the outer corner, and we're just going to Blend that all around. Oh, wow, that looks absolutely gorgeous. It's blending, I don't know. It's okay blending, but it's not quite blending in a way that I would like it to. That's okay. It kind of blends like trying to find a drugstore one that it blends like. It kind of blends like some of the CoverGirl. It's not as creamy as I thought it was going to be. That's okay. I think it looks pretty good. There's our transition in the small, and maybe it's the brush, I don't know. Pack that in the corner because I'm definitely using this as my darker shade. And then I'm going to come up in a little bit higher, and yeah, I'm going to use the exact same brush. And I'm going to go into, and I know this sounds very strange, but I'm going to go into a shimmer called Talent. And I'm going to pull that up high. And what that does is it just changes and focuses. That hood that I have is really, really dark, so it changes and focuses the attention up higher, away from the crease. And that's a trick I've been using for the past 10 years. That looks really good. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to use the Creativity or Unique? I think I'm going to take, oh, okay. So I'm going to grab my Mica Beauty Cosmetics, and I'm going to pray for the best, and I'm going to go into the Creativity just because it's a little bit warmer of a shade. Okay. The shimmers on this, you're going to have to use your finger or wet your brush. It's pretty. It's, I don't know. I'll be able to lighten it up in a minute with the brightener and the Cover Effects, and I'll show you some tricks to make your eyes look more open. Okay. Let me just start by saying the okay means this is just an okay palette. This is, it's an okay palette. I think for the shimmers, in order for them to give their true metallic payoff, you're just, in order to get the true payoff from those, you are just going to have to wet your brush. I don't like wetting my brush. This is a daytime look. I don't want to look like, wah, all out glammed, because I'm not going to be putting on false lashes. This is going to the grocery store, and I don't want to look like a crazy person. I'm taking Shook. Ooh, let's get rid of that eyelash. And I'm taking my, what is this? Oh, this is a Gold Digger box from BoxyCharm, and I'm just taking one of their mini precision smudgers and going up under the line. This is probably really a darker look than I normally would do to go to the grocery store, but I just need to tie all of these shades all in together. Looks pretty good. I'm going to be trying some other new things. Yeah, I think I'm done with this palette. I'm done with this palette. This will make great smoky eye looks, but it's a little dark for the daytime. does have great mattes, great transition colors, but it's a little dark for the day. So we're just going to put that away. And we're going to reach in. Let me see. Do I have my little MAC brush? I don't know. I have way too many brushes, but I think I have a little MAC brush that I really love to use. It's, oh, Kelly Clarkson. Where is it? There it is. It is the MAC 316 SE. I've had this for a long time. Has never broken down on me. It's perfect for doing inner corner highlight. So we're going to go into the brightener. Ooh, little powdery. We're going to go into brightener, and we are going to brighten up. I usually use this brush when I'm a little afraid of the color, because, you know, usually the first time using something, I definitely grab this brush because I don't know how pigmented or not pigmented they are. Some pigments are really, really wild. Like, I will do a tutorial with some old NYX pigments that I've had for a while. I love them to death. They're loose pigments. I guess maybe that's why I have a hard time with the palette, is because I really like using loose pigments. We're going to brighten up the center of the eye with some of that brightener. Then we're going to take it to the corners. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Yes, I know I go a little ham on the corners, but it literally disguises my dark circle. So I go ham there, sorry. That's where I have like a lot of darkness. So I tend to really, really do inner corner highlight up a little bit higher. If you don't have that issue, don't go that high. But on me, I can get away with it because I'm going to go in and blend it out, and it'll just become like a bright look. Okay. I can't remember. I got this in an Ipsy, I think. I love these. They have the little jewels on them, and I can't remember for the life of me the name. But do you see how that just adds just a touch of lightness to such a dark eye? Oh, it actually, I'm digging it. I'm not digging it. It might be a little much for the daytime. I think I'm gonna add just a dot more of this blush. And actually, I really do like this color. It's very spring and rosy. I could see if you were like somebody who liked peaches, you probably wouldn't like this one. It's definitely for light skin tone. It is, I think if you go with a medium, you are going to not like the shadow this gives a lot of color there, and I don't think you're gonna like it, because I'm a true neutral girl and I can go with warm or light, but if you have the warmest amount of skin, I think that shade is not gonna read the way you want it to. Okay, that said, oh me, oh my, oh. We do have the Wander Beauty Mask, which I will be trying on in another video, probably tomorrow. I will upload videos as soon as I get boxes in. And I will do tutorials at your request. I think I really just want to sweep. I want to sweep some bronzer on this. It's just looking a little dark. And you know, that might just be me. There's a good trick. Then I can come in, and because the brush still has the product on it, I can come in and reclaim some space that maybe I lost. I think that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna do my inner corner, blend, pull it across, and do you see how it just takes it down? Now you still have that look, but it just takes the focus away. I'm so happy. I got the color I wanted in Becca. This is a great daytime color. My color is Sorbet C. I love Becca lipsticks. I'm going to put this on before I line my eyes just because I'm looking a little weird. Oh, BOXYCharm. Let me just tell you, you're kicking it. I can see if you got a deeper color, you probably would not be as happy. But, and this pink is not a pink I would normally wear. I mean, you see, I usually wear warmer pinks. But I'm gonna darken it up with some Smashbox that I got in a previous month's box. And this is the Throwback Jam. Ooh, I don't know. I might be making a huge mistake here. I think I am. Yeah, huge mistake. No. I definitely know who I'm giving this to, and she will be thrilled with it. Me? Mm-mm. I'm not that bright of a lip girl with pinks. So I'm really just taking that top layer off. As you can tell, the Becca is still there. I'm just taking that top bright pink layer off. I think I'm gonna darken it up with Miami Fever and maybe mixing those two together. And it's not my favorite either. See how orange that is? I am not an orange girl. That's why I was like, oh, Voxy, not an orange girl. But I think if I mix the two, I'll get my perfect nude. Oh yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. Okay. And now my nose is starting to run. I've been battling this like sinusy cold thing for a while. But that's okay. I got this, and it's called Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Eye Pencil from Maybelline, and I got this in a Walmart box, of all things. So we're gonna, oh wow, we're gonna tight line with that. Really nice. When I tight line during the day, I tight line to the middle of my eyeballs, iris, and stop. Otherwise, I look like a crazy person. Maybe we'll just take a little in the corner and move it around. And that outer third. Wow, it looks pretty good actually. No mascara. No mascara this month, but that's okay. I mean, last month we got Better Than Sex, which is it's all right. I am going to use my Lorac dual-ended with the blue primer, and it is a little much when you first like put it on, but really you kind of need it. Okay, I need like a close-up mirror for mascara. I don't know how y'all people feel, but I feel like I need to like be right on top of it, and I don't want to like give you too much of a look. Kelly Clarkson. I am literally like, can you see that blue? I really like it as a color of mascara, not just a primer. So that is a little crazy. I think I'll take my Morphe palette, open it up, and use that as my mirror today. What this primer does is it just conditions those lashes, gets them ready for mascara. I'm almost done. I'm not going to set my face with a setting spray today because I'm probably going to come back and update the look by using another part of the palette for a nighttime look. Wow, that liner has not budged. That's really good. Thanks, Maybelline. I have way too much makeup for a human. That's why I'm doing these. I love makeup and I just wasn't finding what I wanted. Like, there's all kinds of women on there and they talk about this, that, and the other, but they don't have my skin type. Yes, I don't make the... I just keep my mouth closed when I make... I'm actually liking just the eyelash primer, but you'll see what I mean. This is not like one of my favorite holy grail products. Is it a good product? Yes. Does it lengthen your lashes? Yes. But it doesn't give me enough volume. Now watch me make a layer out of it just because I've let it sit for a while. I mean, when you open it and the first time you use it, it's not exactly what you want. And then you let it sit for a while and magically it turns into a really good mascara. That's what's happening right now before my very eyes. Wow. Wow. That's like really, really nice. Let me tell you exactly what this is. This is the Royal Treatment Primer and Mascara Duo from Lorac. And let me just tell you right now, I'm a little bit amazed because when I first tried this, I was not a fan. That's why it's been sitting down here in my office and not a daily user like the Better Than Sex. I have Lash Paradise that I use every day. And actually save yourself $25 and just buy the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It doesn't flake off as easy. Oh, that's why. Oh, wow. It's definitely holding them up. Even though I didn't curl my lashes, it's definitely like making them go up. So I think if you're somebody that curls your lashes, you would probably love this mascara. Oh, I just ran it through my hair. I think that's all the mascara I'm gonna use. Wow, I think that's all I need to use. Definitely one coat. I was so disappointed in this the first time I used it. Maybe it just needed to dry out a little bit. What do you know? I'm actually gonna use this to blot with because I've been doing deep cleaning in my house for like the past 3 days, and I've just decided to move everything around because, you know, I'm like, oh, declutter, declutter. Yeah, I decluttered my Kleenexes out of my office. Not thinking about the fact that I'm going to be spending like the next 10 to 12 hours in here. Yeah, really smart on my part. Okay, let's go dip in with the Moda brush and let's get into this finishing powder. Oh my goodness. It kinda, I don't know what I'm thinking. Wrong brush. So let's really get into this finishing powder and let's pull it across the skin, and then I'll do my final look here. Am I in love with everything? No. Not yet. Give it time. But yeah, I will be doing my nails later on because, you know, we look horrendous right now, but I'm growing out my nails. I'm taking the dip powders that I used to use all the time, and I'm just growing out my nails because I don't want to destroy my nails anymore, and I don't want to be stuck with the same color for a while. I am like really trying to change that. But this, take my vintage makeup thing off. This is the final look. I think it looks pretty good. I did achieve a day look with a night palette. Woohoo! Thank God. Do I love this month? Yes. Yes, I do. I think I will be buying the Cover FX loose powder when it goes on the Ulta sale. I think on April 3rd it goes on sale, and that loose powder is to die for. So, yeah, this is everything. If you like what you see, like it. If you want to learn more about makeup after the age of 50, ooh, I never thought I'd ever say that, then go ahead and stay in here. Faves so far, Cover FX, definitely a fave. You know, I really wasn't sure, but I'm not hating the iconic eyebrow. I'm not hating it. You just kind of, I don't know. It's a hit or miss here. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm not hating the Makeup Revolution Bake and Set powder. I don't know. Let me pull back and let me ask you, does it brighten my under eye? And do I still have like a really pretty glow with the Catrice? wow, I'm really digging this look. Yeah, thanks, Boxy Charm. That's awesome. You know, I know you can't read it because of my ring light, so I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Because it's reading like, bah, she's got white circles. But in real life, it doesn't read that way. Gosh, I'm loving this powder. I did not like I literally gave my banana loose to someone else. I gave it to, gosh, I can't even remember now. I gave it away because it didn't brighten. And I'm not getting that, you know, after you've let something sit for a while, you tend to get that dry feeling, and I'm not getting that from this. Wow. All in all, it's a good makeup day here in the Anderson household. Wow, I'm kind of tempted to go back into my iconic, now that the brush is dry a little bit, and use the teeny tiny spoolie and spoolie up my brows. Ooh, it's so teeny tiny. There. And like I said, I'm fixing to turn off my light, and you can see what this looks like in normal light, because it's like completely different. So let me just take you in here pretty close. Do you see how it looks a lot better in normal light? Like really, in